For my module 2, it says to focus on like different situations. So for situation 1, it says describe a recent situation where you installed or updated an application. I actually just had this huge ordeal. I did the software update for my phone, and it ended up being, I was so timid because I was like, no, I hate doing software updates because I then have to learn like the whole program, and it's just complicated for me. I did it, and then it ended up causing like all these malfunctions. I couldn't open any of my apps. My phone kept doing like this thing where it'd be on and then just all of a sudden go black and then come back on after a few seconds and then do it constantly. And I took it into the store, and they're like, oh, this is like an actual bug, like this happens all the time, and they had to like reboot it and go back to the old software. It was a huge issue, and they never were able to find a fix, I guess, at this point. So that's kind of annoying, and that's one reason why I hate doing updates and getting new apps, because even though they might say, oh, they have a fix, they don't always have a fix, which then causes more issues in the end. So that's just a little pet peeve of mine, I guess. Question number 2 says, have you ever created PDF before? I have created PDF before, and it says discuss your experience in downloading the Cube PDF or using Chrome, and what did you think about the process of making it? So I've done PDF for quite a few things since I was like a teacher in high school. We had to make a lot of like lesson plans and everything. And so I was really familiar with how to make a PDF, how to go about it, how to save it, upload it, all that kind of stuff. So it's really simple and natural for me at this point, especially since I learned freshman year in my tech class how to go about doing that. And then it says describe ways you think PDF files can be useful for you as a teacher in the education environment. One way I think they're super useful is that you're able to share easier. So you can send a fellow teacher like a document or something that you guys both want to share, but at the same time they then cannot, like, they can print it off and everything and use it, but they can't change your work. So because I know a lot of teachers have that issue where they'll like share and then like another teacher might take their idea. At least I've heard this from my friends that are teachers. A great thing about PDF is you can't, at least I personally don't know how, you can't edit it. So you're forced to use it, and that way you then get the credit that you deserve if you went through the process of actually making the document for your classroom and that kind of stuff. It also makes it easier so you don't have to print off as much, especially like let's say you're using an online book. Since nowadays a lot of classrooms have computers or tablets or something, rather than wasting a bunch of paper, you can just have the students all open up the PDF file that you can like send them to their online email, and then you won't have to worry about lost paper and all that kind of stuff. They'll have the book on hand, and then every single student has it. Have you ever used your webcam to record yourself and upload the video to the internet? And did you have any challenges in getting the video recorded, uploaded, or posted? So I personally had never done anything like this before. However, fortunately, I'm in children's literature this semester, and so one thing we have to do is we have to videotape ourselves doing like a little presentation over a book, and then upload it to YouTube and upload it to our classroom. The very first time I had to do this for the class, it literally took me over an hour because I could not figure out how to upload my video from my laptop onto YouTube. It was just like foreign to me, and I ended up having to like go into the library here in Manhattan and have them show me because I just could not figure it out. So yeah, it was a huge pain, and I'm actually really glad I had that kind of like milestone, because now for this class I feel a lot more confident. If we do have to do video presentations or upload or anything, I have a little bit of a background, so I feel more confident that I'll actually be able to do it successfully. And then describe ways that you think video recordings can be useful for you as a future teacher in the education department. I just automatically think of college. There are sometimes when you can't make it to lecture, like you're sick or you have a car broke down, something happens. So I've always really appreciated the teachers that do video record them and upload it. Then you're able to go back and really learn a lesson if you weren't able to, or even if you didn't understand that lesson. I know personally, in chemistry classes, I didn't understand a lot of times. I'd have to rewatch the lecture 2 or 3 times. So it's really helpful when they are actually posting it. You can go back and reteach yourself if you're struggling, and I think that's really helpful even for elementary school. Because especially nowadays, how we teach math is completely different than how my parents were taught math. So if I'm able to show, like, videotape myself teaching the math lesson and how to execute it, I can then post it onto my website or my classroom page, whatever. And then the parents, if they're struggling with explaining it to their children, they're able to go back and get a refresher, or even kind of learn how to do the steps so that they're able to help their students prepare better for tests, to study, all that jazz. So I personally think the video recording of lectures and things just helps tenfold with students actually retaining and learning the information. And I think that's it. So yeah, my name's Lauren. Thank you.